In the modern and ever-growing society, cell phones have become the integral part, especially for the adolescents and children. Recently, a study has been conducted which shows that around 82% of the students from high school make use of their mobile phone devices on regular basis. The popularity of the cell phones has been increased in the students, so it has become the matter of debate that the students should be allowed for using smartphones in the classroom or not. It is also the matter of argument that how much the usage of mobile phones considered as disruptive and disturbing to the learning environment by the educators and the parents. This leads to the development of negative behaviors among the students, like cheating on exams or usual classroom disturbance. Cell phones also help in enriching and enhancing the instructions experience, as it is also considered as the educational tool. Cell phones have the best use in the classroom. That includes the accurate use of cell phones in the classroom, the best tool of participation, used as an organizational tool, and used as a resource in the classrooms.
We know that the current cohort of university students are what we generally term high media multitaskers. Okay, so these are guys that are on their phones a lot, and not only are they on their phones a lot, they switch between various things on their phones. And what this means is when I'm trying to learn or to pay attention to a lecturer and I'm continuously switching to my phone to do whatever it is that I do on there, and I try to take my attention back, the effect is that my performance in my primary task, my attempt to learn or to recall what the lecturer is saying to me or make sense of the content he's communicating, my performance in that task will certainly drop. And research has shown repeatedly over the last couple of years that in-lecture use of smartphones leads to poorer academic results.
The second point was to ensure the accurate use of cell phones in the classroom. The correct use of cell phones in the classroom starts by setting up the expectations of the teachers for the students from the very beginnings. A research has been conducted that helps in the development of an agreement or contract with the help of the students have been made for the engagement of cell phones in the classrooms. This contract should clearly define several consequences that occur while misusing the cell phones in the classroom or breaking the particular agreement or contract. Other than that, an article has been published on the usage of classroom that defines the method of changing dynamic classroom instructions that could help the person in ensuring that the wide use of cell phones should remain consistently focused in academic areas. The method of teaching in classroom has also changed from the traditional method to the large use of technology in the classroom. This technology has enabled the easy access to the teachers in the monitoring each and every students whether they have properly performed their task or not. There are less chances of doing or acting any negative behavior when the students make use of their cell phones and teachers is walking all around in the classroom.
In 2017, researchers looked at the effect of cell phone presence on students. Students were asked to complete math problems with their cell phones placed on their desks, stashed in nearby bags or clothing, or left behind in separate rooms. They turned off ringtones, buzzing, pings, the works. In fact, students didn't interact with or hear their phones at all. But it didn't matter. The phone continued to exert a powerful influence, occupying the students' mental space even as they ignored it. Students performed worse when the phone was nearby on the desk, and no, it didn't matter if they turned it face down. They didn't fare much better when the phone was hidden in a bag or a pocket. Physical separation from the phone produced the best outcomes. So, what's the new insight here? It looks like the mere presence of our phones might be triggering a neural system called automatic attention.
Cell phones have become the best tool of participation. In the classroom studies, the use of technology and the cell phones have increased the participation of students in various activities. For example, at the website poll platform, teachers can easily create poll questions for the students so that the learning could be done in the better and effective way, as the wide use of cell phones creates impact in some or the other way around. Students can send their responses to a particular number where leave and the instant results of the poll can be easily reviewed and analyzed in the classroom only. In this way, teachers can easily determine the overall understanding of the student on a particular topic and could be able to adjust and make their further plans according to the results obtained. Cell phones can also boost the participation of the students in another way. Teachers can invite their students on Twitter and messaging to ask any questions throughout their lessons. This mode of learning engages the students in having more participation and encourages the timid and the shy students to ask the questions they are not able to ask in the traditional classroom learning method. This technique also ensures that good questions should not be missed out from the students to ask.
Cell phones are used as an organizational tool. By making use of cell phones, a person can easily perform all tasks on time and with efficiency even in the classrooms that includes project, homework and deadlines. For instance, there is a cross-platform application known as My Homework. It allows the students to have the access over the device that offers the intuitive and convenient alternative to the traditional paper planner. With this, students could directly receive the notification and reminder of the upcoming deadlines and allow the students to make their assignments and also projects on time in an effective manner. For organizing your notes, there's an application known as Evernote. Evernote is an app designed for note-taking, organizing, task management, and archiving. It allows the students to transcribe and have the access over their notes across various devices. With this, students can type their notes during their studies at home and can also access them in their classroom by making use of the application of the cell phones. Given the readiness to experiment, teachers and students can transform the classroom, reshape the learning, and make best use of phones for learning and organizational purpose. Moreover, teachers can take the pictures of their handwritten notes from the black or white boards present in the classroom and share it directly to the students by making use of Evernote application. If a student missed a certain period or class, then teachers can update the notes on the same application, as it also comes in handy form for the students. As it will be demonstrated in the paper, mobile phones in the classroom do not necessarily mean that teachers lose control of the class, as long as they control what the students use the phones for. The paper will show that by using mobile phones in the classroom, teachers can create personalized learning environment, thus transforming the students into active and more autonomous researchers.
Cell phone can be used as a resource in the classroom. For providing quick reference in the classroom, cell phone can be served as a best tool. There are various applications and websites like Webster Dictionary app, the Thesaurus app, and other easy to use resources that could help the student in double checking the spelling, look for alternative word choice or word definition. Students that are learning second language or foreign language have many foreign dictionary applications. The social media landscape is dynamic and students will regularly embrace new apps. So teachers should examine the instructional and communication possibility of this app and consider their potential to engage students and augment learning in the ways. Makeover, the students can easily contribute in the meaningful classroom discussion by looking up into the online news article by making use of cell phone technology. There are certain applications that help in covering the data relevancy of the news by making use of maps, image, video, games, and articles written by the children writers. These apps are easily available without incurring any cost. In addition, it helps students set up and use a calendar app on their phones. Is a good lesson in time management for their class assignments and their test preparation. In each and every space of human life, the technology of using cell phones in the classroom is becoming integrated every year. Teachers can also integrate the cell phone technology in the classroom in one or the different form and can apply them to their planned lesson and teaching styles. With the rapid change in technology and culture, students are highly experiencing the usage of mobile technology in the classroom learning. Smartphones are compelling tool in the hand of students and savvy educators, and they will only become more so over time. And using them in classroom present new opportunities for teachers and students to work together on leveraging this device.